I just recently finished this sweater by Jennifer Beale, and I really liked all the elements of this sweater. So it has this checkered body design and these beautiful motifs. So I thought to myself, why not make a matching hat? So today I want to talk to you about how I created this hat, and I asked Jennifer permission to film this tutorial, so it comes with her blessing. So first, let's talk about the elements of the sweater. As I mentioned, the main body is created by, it's basically the first row would be knit one in pink and knit one in black. And the second row starts with the black and then switches to pink, which creates this sort of marled texture. And then the second element that I liked was this motif. So for the sweater, I used the light color for the background and darker color for the motif. But then for the hat, I decided to switch it and to see how it's gonna look with the dark background and lighter color for the design. I think I might even like this one better, but you decide which way you wanna go. So this is the dark on light, and this is the light on dark. You decide which one you like better. So I use this black yarn and the pink tweeted yarn to knit both the sweater and the hat. If you notice, the ribbing on the sweater is different from the traditional ribbing. So the ribbing in the sweater is you knit one row and then you purl the next row, whereas in this hat I decided to just do the traditional one by one ribbing. So let me tell you how I created this hat step by step. First thing, I casted on 140 stitches, and that was based on the gauge from the pattern. So each design repeat is 20 stitches. So I have 7 repeats of this design. You can adjust this hat to make it a little bigger or smaller by taking out 20 stitches or adding another 20 stitches to adjust the hat. But for my size, which is like average woman's hat size, and it's pretty stretchy, so it can fit a smaller person or a larger person. 140 stitches was the right amount of stitches. I closed it in the round, and then I knitted 1 inch of 1 by 1 ribbing. After that, I knitted 4 rows of the stitch that was used for the body. So it's basically a checkered stitch, as you can see here. So you start, the first row starts with 1 pink, 1 black, and then the next row starts with 1 black, 1 pink. So the pink stitch becomes black and the black stitch becomes pink. So it creates this checkered effect. The ribbing I knitted on 3mm needles, the same as used in the pattern. And I will keep referring you to the pattern because in order to knit this hat, you will have to buy the pattern of the sweater because that's the pattern I based my hat on. So after you're done with the ribbing, you switch to US size 5 needles and you do the body in US size 5. So then you come to the main strip of the design, and I basically just used 7 repeats of the pattern that Jennifer used on her sleeves and on the raglan lines. After I was done with this stripe, I continued knitting in pattern until I reached 6 inches. So at 6 inches, I started doing decreases. And this is a place where you can customize. I like my hats to be more snug, but if you like them a little bit taller, you just continue knitting for 7 inches, let's say, and then start your decreases. So to do decreases, I broke the hat into 5 different segments. So the first marker was the beginning of the round marker, and then I counted 28 stitches, placed another marker, and so on 5 times. So for each segment, I would do 2 decreases per segment. One would be the knit 2 together at the beginning of the segment where the marker is, and the second one was slip, slip, knit when you come to the next marker. And again, knit 2 together on the other side of the marker, and slip, slip, knit on the next marker. And so it creates this sort of 2 decreases towards the marker. One goes to the left and one goes to the right. The next row, I did just plain in pattern knitting. So if you see the pink stitch, you do the black stitch, and if you see the black stitch, you knit it with pink yarn. And I continued doing decrease row followed by the plain row until I had 4 stitches between each of the markers. So I had total of 20 stitches left. And at that point, I just put them on the darning needle and pulled it tight together and made sure that you can't see that hole. And that's pretty much it. So just to repeat, first you do the 140 stitches on 3mm US 3mm needles. You knit 1 inch of ribbing, then you knit 4 rows of checkered knitting, then you knit your main design. Then you continue until you're 6 or 7 inches high, depending on how slack you like your hats to be. And then you start with decreases, and you do decreases every other row. So on one side of the marker you do knit 2 together, and on the other side of the marker you do slip, slip, knit. And you continue this way until you get to 20 stitches, and then you just pull them all together. I hope that was helpful. If you want to make this hat for yourself, I hope that explanation was sufficient for you to follow. I really love this pattern. I haven't seen this design before. I think it's just so beautiful. And Jennifer in general is one of my favorite designers. I think she is super, super talented. So check out her designs and let me know if you made this hat. I would love to see these hats in the wild. Thank you, and until next time, happy crafting.